whooping the competition better than the belt from Uncle Raj, baby. It's the Flex Zone, the only place giving you your sports how you want it, when you need it. That red light's on. We ain't stopping. It's go time inside the man cave. Hottest sports show in the universe. Again, give you that sports how you want it when you need it. Call in, talk to us, 301-429-WBGR. We're live on that Facebook page, the Flex Zone 1. Like, share, repost, all that good stuff. Instagram and what, D?
The Twitter.
At the Flex Zone 1. Most importantly, subscribe. YouTube.com/the Flex Zone 1. Not the first one, the only one. Another hot show for you. We got Flex Talk. We got Sport of the Week, and we got Rapid Fire. Fortunately, no Cravante this week. Hopefully, he gets well soon. Shout out to Cravante. I know he's watching. But can't do this show alone. If you want to be a guest, talk to us. FlexZone1@gmail.com. Uncle Raj is in the building. Social media extraordinaire.
Yes, I am.
Belt included, right?
Belt is definitely included for this episode.
What's going on, brother?
Right, Dre?
Oh, boy.
Oh, whatever.
Yeah, you need it.
You need
You've
it.
been acting up when you came up here. But anyway, let's get...
I always act up.
Uncle Raj is in the building, filling in for, Cravante. Hopefully he gets better. I hope you're watching, brother. Get well.
How can I keep up with you?
You can keep up with me Instagram at Herringmore and Roger Lee Herring on the Facebook.
Cousin D, blow the whistle on those Ravens, baby.
We will shortly. I'm not going to get to them sponsors yet.
Thank
But,
God you're in
Cravante, first of all, you feel better, man. Miss you on the trip, miss you on down, but... We'll talk about your Redskins in a moment because they looked dead yesterday. Like I told you they was going to look dead. But we will proceed on the YouTube. The first one is the only one at the Flex on 1. And, of course, the Dye Sporting Network getting ready for basketball season on the high school level and low pro-am action.
Last but not least, you see the hoodie on, it's game time. He doesn't raise the bar because he is the bar, the straw that stirs the drink. The Friday, Monday, Saturday, Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday delight. Andre Mount, what's up, brother?
My man. You know how great this introduction is? That I don't have this goofy dude next to me to interrupt as we talk about the greatness that I am. I'm your boy Drizzy Dre, Mr. One and Only, the man of 1,000 nicknames. You get that damn belt out of here. And I wish you would. For you end up just like Cravante, not on the damn show. Sit down. I'm a talk. This is my talk.
Show him the hoodie, baby, because Brock's champ again.
I don't got nothing to say.
Look, just like Brock Lesnar. Yes, you already know who it is.
Well, speaking of people that need to get beat with a belt,
a part-time player.
Speaking of people that need to get beat with a belt, Flex Talk. University of Maryland. So many things can be said over the past few weeks. Unfortunately, the death of Jordan McNair happened over the summer. The investigation took way too long. Now, they brought DJ Durkin back just to fire him the next day. What the hell is going on in Maryland? If Cravante was here, he would probably hold up the whole deck of Uno cards. Because I don't know what's going on. Uncle Raj, I know you're on the show today. Got a lot to say about Maryland. We hear about it. What's going on down there, man, College Pup?
I don't know, man, what's going on.
Give them the belt.
College Park, but they deserve the belt. Everybody that got fired deserved to be had been fired. From the president to the coach. Even though they tried to bring the coach back, which was kind of crazy to me. I mean, how you gonna go into somebody's a kid's home and say your kid is safe with me in my program?
So you get out.
That just didn't make any type of sense to me that they was gonna bring him back. But University of Maryland did the right thing by letting him go the next day. It took a day, but still, they let him go. So, but the whole situation is goofy. I'm so glad this is over with. Well, in the media part, because they were getting killed on ESPN. Every big sports network besides them was talking about it. It's just not a good look for us. It's not a good look for Maryland. It's definitely not a good look for our students and staff.
What's us?
D, go ahead.
Us. It's not a good look. Come on, man.
That's what the Terps deserve. They deserve the whistle. It's a shame that the governor, the councilmen have to get involved. Because the fact of the matter is, the House of Regents, the man should have quit. It ought to be ashamed of yourself, man. Like Roger was saying, how can you go in homes of kids saying, come and join the program, but not just the football program, but you got the basketball teams, soccer team, lacrosse. It makes the whole school look bad. The president say he retirement. You should leave now. The athletic director need to go.
Yes.
Remember, folks, a kid died, and that precedes everything. Games played, wins, everything. And the fact of the matter is that the Terps, it took public opinion to force their hand. It's a damn shame.
Dre, I gotta give you the last word.
I mean, we all know the situation is goofy. It's really sad luckily they got their minds straight and actually let the guy go. But I'll be honest with you, it didn't matter if they fired this coach or not. Maryland ain't going nowhere anywhere anytime soon anyway. So that's what it is. But to D's point, when he said, honestly, how do you really say to families that you're going to protect kids, and then you have on your resume that a kid died, and then you say you want to do what's best for the program and what's best for the school, but then you bring this dude back, right? And then fire him the next day.
And the excuses too, like, well, we didn't give him enough. He's a first-time coach. None of that should matter.
He's a nice guy. Like, come on.
Like, what you going to somebody's living room, start smiling and cheesing, and he's going to be safe with me.
I'd be like,
no, man, get out of my house.
I'd be like, get out of my goddamn house. Close the damn door in front of his face. You don't get out of here.
Right.
That bull job talk. Slick talk.
That's that slick Rick talk, as you would say.
Man, you be safe for going to a party with Bill Cosby.
Go.
I think, like D said, we got to blow the whistle on Maryland. They need some time. They're gonna need a new coach. But like Dre said, they should be happy they was on ESPN, Roger, because they ain't gonna be on any other time.
No, they will not.
Hey, they was on this Saturday while he was losing to Michigan State.
Again, be like a drum.
Again.
Yeah.
And it ain't gonna get no better because they still got some tough games coming up. But they may actually make a bowl game.
Hey,
that's sad.
That's the question.
Take all that.
What bowl game would want to have them though? The controversy is like a black cloud on this team.
Hey man, the B4 Brady Bowl.
No boy. Oh boy.
That bowl doesn't exist anymore, folks. But hey.
As we move on to college football, it's only one team that needs to be mentioned. And we got both of them up here, matter of fact. We got Uncle Raj. We got Dre. So on the count of three, for all the faithful Flex Zone listeners out there, viewers, subscribers, and supporters, it's the Alabama Invitational, and we're just watching it again. Go ahead, fellas.
Yes, baby. Roll Tide.
Alabama, baby.
They beat LSU like a drum.
They beat them like a drum. I seen that buck coming. Ain't that
You
right,
can join the
big
bandwagon. You can join. Yes.
Don't put on no USC hat. Don't put on no USC hat.
No.
Get this speaker. Head up out of here.
You know my Trojans.
Just like Maryland, that trash team ain't going nowhere. You can still hop on the bandwagon.
I will never hop on that roll crap bandwagon. Never.
Roll crap.
Never.
What do you call the condom team?
Hold up there.
The condom team.
What is the best team in college football to you, besides Alabama? Come on.
Who?
Georgia. I said it.
Stop.
Georgia,
you need to be drug tested.
Georgia.
Now, speaking of which, the college football rankings.
The real title game be the SEC
Oh,
championship.
God.
He got, first of all, the hat dusty. Look like you got.
It looked like your mama
gave you that. Take your behind up.
Get on get my hat.
Matter of fact, take the chair with you.
I ain't taking nothing.
Now the rankings came out. We got Alabama, Clemson, LSU, Notre Dame, Michigan, Georgia, but I'm sure that'll change as LSU got thrown by Alabama in their own house in front of Odell Beckham.
That don't even fit no more.
So does that mean Michigan now moves into the top 4 with their win?
I hope so.
Yeah, they should. They disposed of Penn State Saturday. They still got the big game
in the horseshoe.
They got to win.
The horseshoe?
Oh no! Wait a minute. The lie shoe,
yes.
Urban Liar. They got to get it done. If they don't get it done, khaki pants won't be sniffing.
I just want khaki pants versus Coach Saban. That's all I've asked for the past 3 years.
Hey, by the way, Kevin Miley says, roll, Tide, roll.
That's right. What else they saying on social media?
Cravante chimed in. He says Clemson. That's the team.
Oh, yeah, Clemson is number 2. Yeah, it's going to be.
Deshaun Watson was there, I'd be like, yes. But I don't think.
Yeah, sadly, Cravante, your Ohio State team barely getting by.
Yeah.
Didn't be like a drum.
They barely skating by Nebraska. Right.
With 2 wins.
So outside of Alabama, I guess who's the team that you would like to see in the playoffs, Dre?
Just like you, I want to finally see Harbaugh and Nick Saban. I mean, this is a dream matchup that I want to see. Even though he ain't got no chance in hell either. It don't matter who it is, because all of them came and all of them are falling. Just like Floyd Mayweather, it's a guarantee that Roll Tide is going to roll to another championship, baby.
Don't be kickboxing like your boy.
Oh boy,
okay.
D. Who's?
I want to see the winner of the AAC in the playoff. That includes UCF,
undefeated by the way.
Yep. Houston, South Florida. Those teams are good. Those teams overall is a better conference than the Pac-12 and the ACC right now. And UCF, I want to see them in the playoffs.
Shout out to UCF. Raj, any team you want to see in there?
Besides Bama, I don't mind seeing Michigan either. Like my brother over here said, let's see Nick Saban versus the other Harbaugh that didn't win the Super Bowl. For the national championship, that'd be fantastic. Or
at least in the semifinal.
But but Double T has only thrown one interception so far this year.
There you go, big two attacker for Lowell. We love you here on the show.
That's right, and Ravens should like it too in a couple of years.
Yes, please.
Hey, we got Lamar Jackson. We might be
if things don't work out, though, it's always better to have two.
2 is better than 1.
Oh boy!
It takes 2 to make a scene go right. There you go.
NFL trade deadline came and passed this weekend. This past week. Crazy trade deadline. You saw Amari Cooper get traded, Dante Fowler, Ty Montgomery to the Ravens, Golden Tate goes to the Eagles, Demarius Thomas, Clinton Dix. I guess I asked you with so many trades. Go ahead, Dre.
And to me, I think the loser in all this, honestly, is the Dallas Cowboys. Not to say that you got a bad person in Amari Cooper. The only reason I say that y'all lost is because everybody else in the division, they gave up nothing. Y'all actually the ones who traded, like, y'all actually gave up something.
First round pick next year?
Like, I don't understand that. Like, I mean, everybody else, they got their wide receivers. And to me, the Eagles, I think they really won out adding Golden Tate to that mix-up. But nobody else really gave up a high draft pick. And, of course, like Stephen A. said, though, Dallas Cowboys, the accident waiting to happen. Always make some type of goofy decision, and you wonder why y'all can't get over the hump. But stuff like that, to me, that's why I think that, at least in that division, they were the losers.
Yeah.
I guess the Eagles might be the big one, man. Getting Golden Tate, like you said, they only gave a third round to get him. He's gonna get integrated in. They play Dallas next Sunday night. He'll be there. Big loser, the Baltimore Ravens. Go get Ty Montgomery. Yes, you gave up a wet paper bag.
He didn't even play yesterday.
But he wasn't active.
Would you want him to play? Oh, Butterfingers.
Hey,
Butterfingers. I don't want him.
As long as he's not returning kicks, yes.
I mean,
I don't want him nowhere near.
They would have got somebody like Clinton Dix, a safety that can cover. But they're fading away fast.
And that's why the Redskins are the biggest winner of this. Even though it didn't go well on Sunday. But Clinton Dix will show up that secondary because they need all the help they can get.
So no laughing matter, but
they're not laughing matter. They actually have the lead in the division, so this shores up that secondary, which is a good thing. And also the Eagles did a good job of getting Golden Tate. They needed another wide receiver. We didn't know if Jordan Matthews was going to be good enough, or if Alshon Jeffries would stay healthy throughout the season, or Nelson Aguilar is he's up and down at times, but getting Golden Tate is definitely the way to go. But the biggest loser, like you said, D, is the Baltimore Ravens. Why would you even get Ty Montgomery? What is he going to do for this team?
Not play.
You don't need another running back. You don't need another wide receiver.
He's going to fumble again.
It doesn't make any sense. This team is 4-5. Harbaugh, what are you doing?
I'm going to start calling him Ty Butter.
Oh, boy.
No.
Ty Butler?
Ty Butler, Montgomery.
Oh, boy. Well, last but not least, we got to talk about the trip over to Saudi Arabia the WWE took to WWE Crown Jewel. And D, are you putting on the crown?
Oh, just for this segment.
Oh boy,
crown must go on.
Does it come with free oil? Does it come with free oil?
Yeah, it's got some oil on the side.
Okay.
That thing don't even fit on your head either.
I gotta get your opinion, D. We saw a lot happen. What stood out to you? I don't even want to talk about it so much to recap.
Good.
Yeah, you're gonna be thinking for a while.
I'm digging.
Yeah, I know.
Man,
you got time.
You got that Infinity War crown on. all those stones you got in there.
That's right. I can snap my fingers right now, and the crown jewel fade away.
Unlike the Hulk, I don't think he'll be fired anytime soon from the production.
Wait a minute. Dolph Ziggler and Seth Rollins always have great matches. They had another great match during the semifinals of the
King of the Ring.
King of the Ring.
World
Cup.
Cheating Cup, whatever that was.
Goofy Cup. Stupid.
But long term, it didn't really do much. We still got a part-time champion on Raw. SmackDown had the same matches.
You be respectful.
Hold up, D. Your boy's back. Brother, Hulkamania is coming for you.
Hogan came back?
He didn't drop the N-word, by the way.
Oh, that's a good thing. I mean, they can vote for Hogan here at the mall locally if they want to. That's your call. Hey,
go on, vote tomorrow. Go on and vote tomorrow.
Please do.
Yes, please don't vote.
For what?
Especially you down Texas, Georgia,
and Florida.
Just don't vote for Hulk Hogan, okay? If you want to vote for the other Hogan, that's fine, but not Hulk.
Raj, any thoughts on Crown Jewel?
Well, my thoughts on Crown Jewel is this. I didn't want this pay-per-view to happen to begin with because of all the political reasons that was going on. But it wasn't a horrible pay-per-view. It was more one of those like
It was a better than average house show.
I didn't care for the Brock Lesnar and Braun Strowman.
Y'all be respectful.
I thought that was trash. It was garbage. The finish was trash. All of it was garbage.
You're garbage.
No, I'm not. It was trash.
The Beast.
Now, Shane
is world champion.
The part-timer.
The Beast is back.
I said that.
I went to the gym today. I was getting it. I was like,
sleep,
that's what I was.
Man, sit your behind that. Anyway.
After every lift.
That's you don't use
Sound like steroids going in you.
Anyway.
Hey, look, a little Triple H could use a little bit
of
that.
That match was trash too. What is going on with Shawn Michaels' head, guys? I mean, with the headband, the bald head.
Now I know last week we celebrated 205 episodes, but that match, the combined age was 205. That was old. Undertaker, Kane, Kane, go back be the man, man.
I mean, Triple H tearing his bicep, his arm dangling while he's trying to do the pedigree.
The game.
It's like, man, Gerald Talk was needed in this match badly. It was awful. Come on,
and for our wrestling people, you'll know this reference, but they all need some Blue Chew as well. Because they all need to go take it back inland to the States.
Man, yeah.
Dre?
I'm so disappointed why we keep having... Look, I'm a huge fan. Everybody that knows me, you know I love The Undertaker. Like, that's who I grew up watching, and I've stuck with him for years. But Jesus Christ, man. I don't understand how you close the show when... Clearly, you have people like AJ Styles, Samoa Joe,
and then Daniel Bryan. Samoa Joe can't get a break, can he? Just keep losing.
Daniel Bryan. I mean, I'm just like, I know he wasn't there, but I'm just listing different people. The Miz. I mean, Seth Rollins. You have people who can close the show out and do a phenomenal job, and yet. Y'all closed out with that, like you said. I mean, for one, Shawn Michaels looks like an alien with that bald head out there. It didn't feel right. You know, I mean, come on. If this match had happened just maybe 5 years ago, I could deal with it. But I mean, these guys can barely move.
No, they can't.
The pace was slow. The finish, you're like, come on. Now.
And you know, and this is what I got an issue with. On that text message the other day with you and Dwayne. Yes, Dwayne, I'm calling you out. Why in the hell do you want to see Sting and Undertaker right now?
Look.
Why?
No.
Look, if I haven't seen Sting and The Undertaker, give me Sting and The Undertaker.
You can
play said it.
You can play WWE 2K19.
I still want to see it.
Oh my God.
You can play 2K19.
I don't care if you got to wheel. I don't care if you got to wheel them and they 80 years old. I want to see Sting and The Undertaker. I ain't playing no damn video game. I ain't playing no damn video game.
Real quick, Shane is the best in the world. What's going on with that?
Oh God!
That actually was probably one of the better things to me because I actually
went through the whole night and then Shane man wham bam and then
because I was surprised. I don't normally get surprised in wrestling. Oh. Give me a surprise.
It's a surprise.
You know what?
Don't make sense. Who cares?
Daryl Collins has chimed in. He says, "Dre, you should stop repping for Brock, Mr. Part-Time Champ."
I agree,
Mr.
So
the belt just came back on Raw.
Brock is a good man. And you know what? You know what? I went to the GNC store. And I got me a Brock Lesnar protein bottle.
Must have steroids in there.
And you know what? Yeah, and then my Eat, Sleep, Conquer, Repeat. Matter of fact,
I got protein right here.
I got some more Eat, Sleep.
Oh, wow.
I got some more. We gonna keep doing this. We gonna keep going.
Hey, Brock, you watch your free stuff.
Sit down. Sit down.
I got a film too. How you going?
Remember y'all too.
Oh, Lord. They say anything else on social media before we go to break?
Yeah. They said one more. That's what they saying.
Whoa. Joe ever said yes? That was awful. I had to change the channel.
Come back.
Omar chimed in. He says Crown Jewel was horrible. Yes, it was.
Crown Jewel
was trash.
It was terrible. Evolution was way better.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, it was.
Way back.
But anyway, that's it. That's all I got.
All right, we're going to take a quick break. After this break, we got a special guest. A day one member of the Flex Zone here. We got a special guest, Terrell. He'll be talking NFL. We'll be talking NBA. The Flex Zone, only place giving you sports how you want it when you need it. After this break, we'll be right back with more.
If you don't return, you get it.
Hey, what's good, people? This is Crevante Hurd at Crevante Hurd, CREVONTEHURDE. Facebook, Twitter, Crevante_Hurd on Instagram, and I'm with
your friendly neighborhood cousin D. And of course, you can check me out on the Twitter at DieSportingNet. And of course, Instagram, undercase DMARUSD.
And of course, check out WBGR Sports Network and check us out, The Flex Zone, from 10 p.m. to 11 p.m. on Facebook Live.
Every Monday, so if it's the NBA playoffs, MLB playoffs, Monday Night Football, or...
Did you just say Monday nights? Well,
sweet! What is this? What is this? Get off me.
This is your boy Drizzy Dre, Mr. One and Only, the man of 1,000 nicknames.
Goofy nicknames.
Hey, look.
What? What do you want?
Look, I want them to tune in every Monday at 10 p.m. to see us live for all the debates that we have.
And goofiness.
And all the goofiness, too.
Because we are the only place that can do what, Crevante?
Give you sports how you want it,
when you need it.
Welcome back to the Flex Zone. The only place giving you sports how you want it when you need it. We got a Twitter poll, D.
The Twitter.
Vote at the Flex Zone 1 on Twitter. Who's the MVP mid-season? Tom Brady, Pat Mahomes, Todd Gurley, or Khalil Mack? Vote at the Flex Zone 1 on the Twitter. We got a special guest. We're doing Sport of the Week, and you know we have our celebrity guests each week talking NFL. This guy, he's been with us, for a minute, Dre, right?
Right.
Yeah.
I was corrected during the break. Don't call him by his government name. Call him Tazz. Much like Derrick Rose, he left with a fade, came back with dreads. This boy, he's been with us. He's been rocking with us. He's doing his own thing now, doing major moves. Let's give it up for Tazz. He's back with us.
You want one Z or two, man?
Two Z's. Thank you very much.
What's going on, bro?
Nothing much, man. I see you guys doing big things. You know, I was invited to come on the show, so I couldn't turn that down. I see you all, from one station to the next. Look like you just going up. Soon I'll be seeing y'all on ESPN, man. I hope I still get an invite when you get there, too.
Yeah,
oh,
definitely.
Oh, yeah.
So tell us what you got going on. You doing big things out there?
Yeah, I mean, right now, like for the past year, I can also say I kind of took into my actual Caribbean roots, so right now I do a lot of promotion within the Caribbean community, whether it's in the DMV, Miami, New York, anywhere, where people reach out, willing to work, we go, we travel. We not only do we work, we have fun. So while we working, we having fun as well. I've met a lot of people throughout the year that, that's truly pushed me and helped me to get everywhere where I'm at now. So it's like, what I try to do is now I'm in the process of course, I branched my own brand called Tazz Entertainment, whereas though, we do service. So, we promote events and, we try to, push other people the way the brand has been pushed. And, next year, we're looking to do our own events where we get artists. I was just telling my man Dre here, these Caribbean parties is something right up his alley. So, definitely when the events drop, I will put you guys on. As special guests, I could do that for you guys.
We appreciate it,
man. Yeah.
So, how can they keep up with you? How can they look at you, what you got going on promotion-wise, keep up with you social media-wise?
Okay, so the brand page is called Tazz Entertainment. Mm-hmm. And so it's at Tazz Entertainment, all one word, on Instagram. My personal Instagram page is at Island_Tazz on Instagram. So any event updates, changes, upcoming events, or if you want to get like highlights from a party or something, that's the page to follow.
Well, we got to get straight to it. We talking NFL, but we got to start at the bottom because Tazz, you're a native New Yorker.
Oh, boy.
We spoke a little bit about before the show. We talked about your roots. We know you are a Giants fan. What the hell is going on with the Giants?
I don't know. I think they need me a part of the coaching staff or something.
Can you play quarterback? Can you play quarterback?
No.
Can you block?
I could do something because the way that offensive line play, you would swear all of us is on it. You know what I'm saying? Like they can't block anything, and it's a good and a bad for on the part of Eli Manning because for someone that doesn't get any protection, that man seems to get up after every hit, and he's never truly injured. So he must got a good body for the stupidness. But I think it's starting with the coaching. You know, certain games, certain plays I see they run, it's just like, I don't understand what's going on. You could tell that the team breaks down offensively every time. Odell Beckham has a field day in his head after every bad play. I feel like Eli Manning kind of makes the offense a little too obvious. Like, every time I know they're throwing the ball, my mind is telling me they're going straight to Odell. And I kind of feel like that's what get him hurt too, because then they will send the whole defense over there. I feel like they have Saquon Barkley is the future of that team. I know Odell Beckham, he's great, he is, but I think Saquon will probably be a little bit more easier to manage attitude-wise. As far as Odell Beckham, he came in and they told him from the jump, he is this. So his attitude shows that. When you're that young, with that much expectation and everything boils over, so it's like it's hard for him to take it in. So I say give him some time. His attitude might change, but I think they should give other quarterbacks a chance. Like, I know Eli Manning, he has nothing left to prove. That's why I don't understand why he just don't retire. You have 2 rings. You are the only man that can say Tom Brady lost out on 2 championships because of you. What else do you have to prove? You know, I feel like him and his brother are in 2 different lanes, and they were both successful. So I feel like the Giants I think they keep holding on to him through loyalty. And that's something that you don't really see in the NBA, because if there was like a Eli Manning in the NBA, gone. So what I really feel like in the draft, they should really target a new quarterback and a whole offensive line. And just get rid of all the coaches. Just let one of the players coach until y'all can make y'all mind up or something. Well, anyone of y'all know how to coach football?
Hey, better than Pat Shermer, I'm sure.
Better than Pat Shermer right now.
Oh man, I think a principal could coach better than him. Some of the plays they call, it's just ridiculous. I think the Giants was a big disappointment in my eyes, because it's talent on that team, but are they being utilized the right way? And I kind of feel like they should stop trying to make Odell Beckham. He's not the only option, but they make it seem that way, that he's the only option, especially when they throw in the ball. So they need to start to mix it up a little bit.
I got questions.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Do you think Odell is breaking up the locker room a little bit?
I think so, because of his attitude. So it's like you probably will have people in the attitude that sees where he's coming from, so they'll probably try to back him. And you have the other people, well, of course, the more veteran players that are like, you need to calm down. Because the realistic thing about it is things like this happen. And like I said, he's that young, and the stardom got put on him that young, so he wants to win. Which is not a bad attitude to have, but if you're supposed to be a future captain of this team, leader of this team, people like Saquon Barkley, he's just coming in. So he's going to look to you to show him how to handle a win, most importantly, how to handle a loss. Right. But if that's how you're acting, how can anybody look up to you? You know, an attitude like that can possibly rail you out the league.
That's true. Future T.O.?
Yeah. Future, he's almost there.
Now, before we change subjects now, up in Oakland now, John Gruden's having a fire sale. Yeah. Derek Carr, could he be the future of the New York Giants?
Yes. Only because, 1, they need to get a little younger. 2, Eli Manning is too slow. He snaps the ball and he only takes about 2 steps back and he just stands there. I just kind of feel like they need a new quarterback, fresh mind with a different mindset that could bring something more to the offense. I mean, Derek Carr he's not like a Cam Newton, but he's more mobile than Eli Manning. So I kind of feel like they need a quarterback at this point that will make a faster decision. But then you can't put Derek Carr on the New York Giants with the New York Giants offensive line. Then he'll be another Eli Manning. Because I feel like the offensive line doesn't give Eli Manning the time to, 1, set up properly, 2, to even think through the play. Because as soon as they snap the ball, the defense is right there.
The hotline.
You on the flex zone? Thanks for calling in.
Hey, how you doing today? I just wanted to call in because y'all talk about the Giants, and I just want to say the problem isn't they don't have a quarterback either. On this past draft, I don't even know why they got They won. It's not the running back. It's a quarterback league, and if you don't have a quarterback, you're not winning any games. So they should have got somebody else besides a running back with this second overall pick. That was stupid. I was surprised that they did that.
Yeah, definitely. Passing on Donald was big. What's your name?
Daryl.
Appreciate you turning in, Daryl.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks for the
Yeah,
call.
man. Thanks for the call, man.
Like I said, I totally agree with that guy too. They honestly should have went after a quarterback, but I honestly feel like it's a loyalty thing.
Well, I mean, I don't know. This season, if they wanted to go after a quarterback, I admit this was the season to do it. But I think that y'all made the right decision in choosing Saquon Barkley, because that was a player that you just didn't want to pass.
Yeah,
up
and
on.
the thing is, remember before the Odells and stuff, I mean, Victor Cruz was there. The Giants was always known to thrive more on offense through running the ball.
Mm-hmm.
So they how the front office is probably thinking they're probably trying to get back to that identity with the Odell Beckhams there now, so they could try to switch it up.
Mm-hmm.
But I kind of did like the move because running the ball is what really got the Giants out of a lot of situations.
Right.
So, and then ever since they tried to flip the identity to being a pass-first team, Eli Manning's interceptions just
Kept doubling.
So I think they should probably try to go back and find that old identity, keep the ball on the ground.
Well, let's take a ride down 95 South. Uncle Raj, D. First of all, I got a confession. I was drinking the orange, purple, whatever Kool-Aid, and I was wrong. Chanel, call in. You can slide me.
No,
All you Steelers fans, call in, slide me. You can beat me with the belt. I was wrong. We're not going 10-6. We might not even make the playoffs. And they getting rid of everybody. Uncle Raj, go ahead.
Man, well, I don't know. I'm a disgusted Raven fan again for the 4th consecutive year. We're not going to make the playoffs. Joe Flacco looks like Joe Flacco.
Fluco.
Harbaugh
Yes.
is just he can't reach this.
He's
thing.
what, D? A dead man walking?
Dead coach.
Oh yeah,
Eric
They got a
Wells
hot
says
seat
the
waiting
same
for him.
thing every year. Same old Ravens, and that's exactly what they are. They're the same old Ravens. They're just stale. They're boring. They always screw up at the wrong times, and they don't get the job done against the better teams of the league. And this is the trend that we're going on. So please, I'm begging you, just blow it up at the end of the year. I mean, just get rid of every veteran, every person that's hogging up cap space. Because I'm tired of this. Aren't you tired of this, Byron? Aren't you tired of this?
Damn right I'm tired of this.
I feel the Giants
know,
and the Ravens. The Giants and the Ravens should just have a blow-up party. Everybody get fired.
I'll be
Yes,
okay with
everybody.
that.
I'll be there.
You get fired.
D?
You get
Get
fired.
fired.
That's all I
I
have.
mean, it's a shame.
Let's have confetti.
The only
with
reason
your
I
fire.
didn't pick the Steelers last week, because of course it's the rival. It's hard to pick them to beat the Ravens, but I'm not shocked what I seen Sunday. The Ravens, same old team. They've been doing the same stuff the last 4 years. They beat themselves. They're their own worst enemy. It's a shame.
Lamar Jackson wide open.
Harbaugh is talking like a coach is about to get fired. That's how
Joe
he's talking.
Flacco rather throw to the fans than the
Fluco.
receivers.
Fluco's
Tell me
shown
about
up.
Yeah,
The
we got a point
defense can't get a stop to save their life. You know, the only thing we got is special teams. You know, Justin Tucker and
Sam Cook,
Cobb. That's it, man. I mean,
Morgan
I'm gonna
guys.
tell you, the schedule's getting tougher. They're not running another road game this year. If they beat Cincinnati, good luck with that. If they don't beat Oakland, then everybody should be fired up out of there.
Oh yeah. If they don't beat Oakland, I'll fire them.
Dre, I'm going to give you the last word on the Ravens.
I mean, yesterday, just that play with Lamar Jackson wide open, that shows you how the Baltimore Ravens are. Missed opportunities, offense that is so stagnant, don't even want to think outside the box.
It's been like that for a long time, though. I don't know if it's a
Right,
It's
it's
mindset.
a team who is right in the mix, who can do a lot more, and they just don't. And so I'm with blow it all up, like forget, clean everybody else. And I'm not even mad at Ozzy for not being the GM no more, because I think he done seen the writing on the wall like how we have. So he just separate himself from the foolishness, or as Cravante would say, the goofiness. Separate yourself early, because we seen the writing on the wall. And D talked about he wanted to choose the Ravens yesterday. Look, I seen the writing on the wall for a minute. I should have known that y'all were gonna lose these last 3 games. Probably gonna lose 4, 5, 6, 7 in a row.
Oh Lord,
I tell you, if they lose the Oakland,
No faith.
God.
they got to go. Everybody got to go.
I'm spitting out the Kool-Aid.
Taz, what you think, man?
Well, I mean, the Ravens have been known for missing.
Yep.
I mean, remember the kick.
Preach
That's
on.
all I can say.
Right.
That sums up the season, right?
Yeah, it's the season.
That
You want to
does.
see when you go to Cleveland and only give up 12 points and lose the football game.
Well,
Oh, one more thing.
go ahead.
After Harbaugh, Flacco is on you. It's on you.
He needs to go to.
He need to go to.
Get it together.
He need to go
Play
to.
that cat.
If y'all don't go together, You're next.
Hey, D, you got the coupon book? We need a coupon book, baby. Get it out.
Who's next? You're next.
We haven't been on the show since this return, but they get this.
Oh, come on.
And another team that might get it in the NFC East, Tazz, the Redskins. Cavante, I know you watching. Y'all blew it. Your dog finally caught a touchdown, and he beat you.
If y'all get rid of Cavante as a fan, y'all should do something.
Shots fired.
Boom. Bang, bang.
D, you picked the Falcons.
I will play Cavante's role this week.
You picked the Falcons.
We're going to start with the negative.
Fired John
the Redskins yesterday. The negative was the offense straight up. They've had problems scoring throughout the year, and the chickens came home to roost. They stunk up the joint yesterday.
How old are you talking about chickens roosting?
No. Hush your mouth, big rooster.
You big rooster.
Anyway, the positive, it wasn't much from yesterday. Be honest with you. But they got to get it together because the Eagles are coming. We don't know what the Cowboys are doing at this moment. But
losing 20-14.
Well, they're not coming. They're actually waiting to happen. So it's between it's the Eagles and Redskins, okay? You got to get it together.
Still play twice, by the way.
Look, you
were at the game.
I was at the game. Luckily, them tickets were free.
Oh, man.
Hey, Greg, what did you see? You seen half of that.
What did you see?
You saw D out there.
I'm going to tell you how, man, it was so bad. When the third quarter started, I started drinking. I missed the entire third quarter. I'm out there. I wasn't even in the. I was on the outskirts of the game, drinking, talking. I missed it because I knew I didn't miss anything. I mean, it was so bad, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, the experience was good to be at the stadium. I mean, it's still a racist name and everything. I refuse to say.
What do you call them?
But I just started calling them Washington. But yesterday, y'all looked like the Washington Football Club because that was just straight booty out there. Y'all ought to be ashamed.
The JV football club.
Y'all ought to be ashamed of yourselves. Ravens, Washington.
They let you down. Raj, what they saying on social media, brother?
All right, well, Cavante said he's on his way.
Oh boy.
Angela says Flacco is done.
Hey, Angela, he is.
Also, she says I would start Lamar Jackson. I wouldn't start him just yet. Wait till the end of the season.
You may see him week 16, week 17. Don't be surprised.
And she said, "Trust me, John is part of the problem."
We all know.
There's a saying: after 10 years, when you've been a coach, the message gets old and stale, and people stop listening to you. That's what's happening in Baltimore.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
And then you hear him. He up there like, well, if I get fired, I get fired. Like type of.
No. He's like, no, I'm not worried about getting fired.
Like he just like, oh, like nah.
And the other excuse was, well, these teams are coming off the bye week, and
he'll probably just leave and go to college football.
He'll get a job as soon as he's fired.
Yeah,
he will get a job.
That's why he's so cool about it.
He is better in the college game, in my opinion.
Yeah,
he probably put him on the staff with his brother.
To me, I think he takes a year off after he gets fired.
Goes to
TV route, and then comes back nice and fresh to get fired again.
Oh boy!
Wait a minute.
All right, we're gonna
see him at one of your local high schools.
Game ball, not so game ball. Tazz, that's performance of the week and not so performance of the week. Raj, I'm gonna start with you. You need a second, Tazz, or you got somebody?
I got somebody.
All right, well, we're gonna start with the guest. Game ball, not so game ball. Go ahead.
Performance of the week, I'm gonna have to probably give it up to my man Drew Brees. The man looks like he's heading to the Super Bowl. And right now, I mean, there's other picks out there, but
they beat the team.
Yeah.
In the NFC.
They surely did. And right now, Drew Brees is looking like he can't be stopped. He's playing with a intense fire in his eyes, so it's going to be hard to kind of stop his momentum right now. So I'm going to have to go with my guy, Drew Brees, performance of the week.
Not so game ball. Who did bad? Who's the dub?
The entire Baltimore Ravens. I'm like, wow. I was watching that game compared to the first game, like, wow. Like, Harbaugh's gone.
Whew. All right, Raj, I'm going to go to you.
Okay, my game ball goes to... dang, I forgot. No, come to me last.
Go ahead, D.
That old age, huh?
Yeah, old age.
There you go.
Yeah, it's kicking in.
All right, the game ball goes to
You're not too far behind him. I don't know what you're talking about, D.
Oh, hush your mouth. Look like the Red Rooster over there. Anyway.
Still got more hair than you, right?
No. Just remember.
Oh, Lord.
Less is better.
What are you rubbing? What are you rubbing? What is this? This is nothing.
In this case, less is better. Anyway, hush your mouth. Anyway, Patrick Mahomes is the game ball man. He's throwing it up.
With a
29 touchdowns. I'll get the Clippers on you in a minute. 29 touchdowns so far. He's looking good, man.
MVP, probably.
Yes, he is. Not so game ball. I got to put the Trojan hat back on because, damn it, Sam Darnold, you stuck the joint up. And Q, I hope you watch it.
Yeah, Q, I hope you watch it. You're quarterback through 4 picks. That's right.
Straight up, straight booty.
That's right.
4 interceptions. We're disowning you.
That's why y'all on the back page of the New York Times.
You get your act together like that.
No.
The Trojan faithful with disowning you, and you stink the joint up. But Q, don't worry. You're playing the Buffalo Bills. You'll get a win.
Hey, Q, don't worry. You'll be looking for a new coach as well.
But you will be looking for a new coach because Ty Bowles. He gone.
Hey, look, America. Please get this man a hat.
Oh my goodness.
The hat is fine.
Dre.
Knucklehead.
My not so game ball has to go to Washington for putting me through that garbage. Even the tickets were free. Come on, I expected a better performance. Dre was in the house, baby. That's how you do it. That's how you do it.
Yeah, because you don't never call him by their name.
Oh boy.
That's why. They saying you like, oh, we're gonna lay down today. Dre's in the house. Let's lay down like he do. I mean, no, let me.
Look, that performance was just straight booty. The experience was fun. All the yeehaw and the whatever y'all.
Well, you don't remember past the third quarter anyway.
I remember. It's just I just didn't. I ain't
yeah,
partake.
you don't remember.
It was a little Crown Royal,
Oh Lord.
That's what I mean. You don't remember.
A couple of dillies in there.
Oh God. Okay.
But like I said, just why? I was there. Could have did better.
I had Dre in there, man. Y'all couldn't do better. It's Dre.
Show
him the shirt, man.
Oh Lord. Eat, sleep, conquer,
Repeat.
act like a goofy.
Repeat.
All right. I got mines now.
Look, it's my time.
Oh,
It's my time.
We'll get to you, brother. Hey, I got mine too. Mine's
Look.
right.
Go ahead, Dre.
And then my game ball. You know what? I'm gonna give it to the Falcons. I was actually surprised at what I saw, and Julio Jones finally scoring for the first time in 20
years.
It feels like it's been an eternity. But you know what? Falcons low key are sneaking their way into the at least the playoff conversation.
Yeah, wild card because Carolina and New Orleans probably got that locked up. Okay, Raj, go ahead.
All right, my game ball goes to this man right here. I can't believe I'm actually saying this, but I'm gonna give him props. It goes to James Conner from the Steelers. He got over 100 yards. He has that goofy-looking bowl haircut.
That's for you, Chanel.
I hate that haircut. It's so goofy, but that man balled out, and I give props to him. Hats off to you, brother.
Le'Veon who?
Le'Veon somebody. But anyway, hats off to the Steelers for the win. And my not-so-game ball, it has to go to that bad man.
Yes, give it to him.
Straight bad.
Give him the belt, baby. Give him the belt. Yes, give him the belt. Give him the belt. Yes, give him the belt. Yes.
No, you're not.
Yes. Give it to him. Yes. Yes. Give it to him, man. Let that man preach. Yes. Yes.
Not so game ball, brother.
Yes. Let him preach.
Discount double mop.
That's right.
No.
Right.
That's right.
Said it.
You're being disrespectful.
That's right, Raj. You tell him. You tell him.
Injured the fourth quarter. What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
You slipped, Aaron.
That's right, Taz. You tell him to.
He didn't have help.
Taz knows what time it
Y'all
is.
just didn't have help.
All y'all need to be drug
I
tested.
agree. I'm on Dre's side.
I can't believe this.
I'm on Dre's side.
I'm over here had drinks in me.
Keep going, Raj.
And I'm more
Keep
sober
going.
than y'all.
Keep going, Raj.
I said enough. I didn't set it off.
Did he hurt his leg again? No.
Apparently y'all didn't watch the same game that I watched.
I was mad. I had no help.
Aaron Rodgers is the only quarterback I know that actually doesn't lose the game.
Was it his fault that the guy fumbled again? Was it his fault?
Everybody praises this man like he's Jesus.
That's
on
right.
football.
There you go.
He is.
But he only has one championship ring.
And it was 30 years ago. Older than D and Raj. Older than D and Raj.
It's not his fault.
That championship older than all the people up there on this panel.
Get out of here.
Older than all of us combined.
That's right.
That's right. Older than all of us combined. You talking about 205. That's how many years ago that championship was.
Wait a minute.
206. Whatever.
That's right. That man right there is
You can't say that Tom Brady's the GOAT. I give you that. But
You damn right. And that's why he's not game ball, because he's the greatest all time, and he proved it last night. My national game ball, the Raiders. You get beat by a third string quarterback. I don't have much to say.
Oakland did a big 360.
But I am a fan of getting Derek Carr to New York. Now we gotta do these picks. Taz, we're gonna do your celebrity guest this week, so we're gonna pick the games. Raj, you're in the lead. 94, 39. Cavante 89, Dre 87, D 87. I got 86. I'm in last place. Wow.
Yes, you
All
are.
right.
Yeah, you suck, but it's okay.
Oh, no.
Like Aaron Rodgers.
Hey, come on, man. Whatever.
You're going to be respectful.
Thursday night, Panthers Steelers.
Ooh, it's going to be interesting one here.
I
I got to take the Steelers at home.
I'm going to choose the Panthers.
I'm going with the Panthers, too.
It's going to be, I think it's going to be tough for Carolina to turn it around.
Saints go to Cincy.
I like the Saints.
They
No AJ Green.
Oh yeah.
I'll march on in.
Yeah, Saints.
Falcons Browns.
I like the
Falcons.
Falcons.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'd go with the Falcons, too.
Patriots, Titans.
Lions, Tigers, and Bears. Oh, my.
Yeah,
I'm not scared of Lions.
And then the Chiefs going to be that.
Chiefs, Cardinals, Chiefs.
Redskins go to
Redskins,
Tampa.
Buccaneers.
I'm going to choose Washington in a bounce back game.
But we got Patriots, Titans, too, though.
Yeah, Mike
Patriots
Vrabel
gonna
against his
win.
old team.
Patriots.
Do we really got to pick that game? We already know what time.
Redskins, Bucks.
Q, your Jets will win this week.
No, Jags and Colts.
Yeah. The lucky Jets will get a win.
Who's going to win that? Jags?
The Colts probably.
Yeah. It's going
My
down.
boy Flip. He flipping in the right way, baby. He gets to go to Oakland. He gets a bye week this week. He gonna get it done.
I
Yeah,
hope so. You
and-
say that now, and then
No, he'll be all right.
They go loose. They
His
ain't
name is
they ain't
for a
not
reason.
losing.
They got rid of their kicker today again, so they'll be all right. Seahawks, Rams.
We are Rams at home. Come on, they going.
Yep.
They going.
Rams.
Now you talking about the
yeah. That's
This is half the time.
Beat down.
Seattle usually shows up in LA. I'm
Dolphins, Packers.
going to give them a close game.
Oh, come on! This game is at home. Aaron Rodgers going back.
Oh, every game at home just about.
There ain't no every game.
And Sunday night, Cowboys, Eagles. Off the
Eagles.
bottom.
Ooh, the Eagles.
And then Monday night, D, your favorite game, baby.
Oh, God.
Giants, 49ers, Taz. Who you picking?
49ers have had 11
Go with the
days
Giants.
prepared.
I'm at to go. That's the loyalty.
The Giants have had 2 weeks prepared.
I'm going with the Giants.
I think
Me
the
too.
Giants.
What
I'm
you
going
on
with
that,
the G-men.
Taz? You got this one, man. I
That's
got it, brother.
our picks of the week. But we're going to take a break after this. Still got Taz up here. We're going to talk some boxing, and we're going to talk some NBA. We'll be right back. Flex Zone, only place giving you sports how you want and when you need it. We'll be right back.
What's good, everybody? You already know who it is. Drizzy Dre, Mr. One and Only, the man of 1,000 nicknames. And all I'm saying is go ahead and like our Facebook page, The Flex Zone. You see us every Monday at 10 p.m. on WBGR. So you might as well go ahead and hit that like button for me. Not asking for much. Hit that like button. You already know what it is. What's good, everybody? This is Drizzy Dre, Mr. One and Only, the co-founder and executive producer for The Flex Zone. Go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel, The Flex Zone, to catch us each and every week. All the craziness that you may have heard or you may not have heard. Go ahead to YouTube, subscribe, The Flex Zone, to catch us.
And we're back live. Flex Zone, only place giving you sports how you want it when you need it. We back here. We got him back up here. Our special guest Taz still with us. Taz Entertainment, right?
Yes, sir.
So,
Follow the brand.
what people may not know about you, you are a boxer, former, current, still can throw the hands.
At this point, right now, I'm on the former list.
Okay.
But I can still throw them.
You like so you like Floyd? You be coming out of retirement?
You're going to be kickboxing, all
I
right?
do. No.
Okay. So let me get this right. Floyd Mayweather, I just found out today, is coming back to battle kickboxing star. Let me help with the name. Tenshin. I don't know. Nasakawa. Nasakawa in Tokyo. In all places of Tokyo. Taz, what the hell is going on with your boy?
It's a money thing, one. And two, it's just more of a outlet for Floyd to cement himself in his mind as the greatest boxer of all time. It doesn't do anything for this guy that he's fighting at all. If anything, I just feel like that hurts him because Floyd Mayweather is going to water down the fight. The rules are going to go the way he wants it because they're paying the bigger money to get him there. You know what I'm saying? So because Floyd Mayweather, love him or hate him, the guy he's a main event. He's an attraction. He's a money fighter. You have to pay your money to get Floyd Mayweather, and you have to agree to his terms. Therefore, this guy have to agree to his terms. So, will his style of fighting be eliminated from this match? More than likely. He may not be able to use his legs at all. I can see the ref getting in between for some possible kicks that may be thrown. I mean, look at the Conor McGregor fight, how that was going. He wanted to get back into UFC mode so many times during that fight, and like I said, this does nothing for Floyd Mayweather but put, an extra few dollars in his pocket. Not an extra few, but a whole lot of dollars in his pockets. And I don't know where Floyd goes from there, if he's going to even continue to take on the business with the Pacquiao rematch, which I don't think anybody wants to see, honestly. So the thing with Floyd Mayweather is when he say he's done, last fight he said he promised his kids or whatever, but once when the money come calling, I mean, money team ain't gonna say no. So people, as much as people will talk about the fight, oh, he shouldn't fight him, nobody wants to see it, they're still gonna spend their money and buy it. That's the thing about Floyd Mayweather. He does what he do because he knows no matter what he says or what he do, it's because of what he says and what he do, you're gonna watch.
Now,
Dre, your money team.
This is supposed to be, Floyd getting ready because he's talking about being in MMA.
I think he's just overstepping himself at this point. The thing that Floyd has to realize in MMA, you are not under the protection of the referee like you are in boxing. Certain things where you might sit there and try to, throw little fits about, they're going to use that opportunity to knock you out. And these people, it's not, yes, everybody's polished, but if they have the opportunity to kick your lights out, they're going to do just that. You can possibly dodge a punch and weave yourself right into somebody's foot. So I kind of feel like everybody's made for a certain thing. You conquered this sport, so, kind of stick to that. That's just like Hulk Hogan going to MMA. Even in his prime, you'll still lose. The conditioning is different. So you're stepping into an element where they're more conditioned to do this than you. Because one, with boxing, Floyd Mayweather is a fighter that takes his time in the ring. That's why you can see he goes the distance where most people get tired. That's what he did with Conor McGregor, where a lot of people think, oh, McGregor, he's actually hanging. No. Floyd was letting him do what he was letting him have a UFC mindset where he go in there, he throw all these, because he threw more punches than Pacquiao did.
Yep.
And he landed more too. That was surprised. But he let him tire himself out. And the minute he got tired, what happened? He was wailing on the dudes. But see, the thing is, in UFC, they don't have no time for, oh, I'm going to let him tire. They're going to be, the way that guy will probably be coming at him if they fought under UFC rules, it'll be unlike anything he's ever seen.
You know what? We talk about conquering.
Oh, we talk, no, we don't need to hear that right now.
We talk about when we talk about Floyd Money Mayweather, we talk about the greatest of all time.
No, he's not the greatest of all time.
And you know what I'm gonna say?
No, don't
Floyd,
you do it. Don't
you do it.
Please don't do it.
Floyd,
don't you do it.
Don't you do it.
If you won't go ahead, you go ahead, because you can beat this guy. And I still say, who's that dude who Conor McGregor lost to? Because Floyd Mayweather, he go to UFC, right? And guess what? He beat him too.
Like
Floyd would beat him. Floyd, I still say, Sugar Ray Robinson, Muhammad Ali.
Sit your behind down.
Mike Tyson.
Sit down, get the bout.
Triple G.
Canelo.
No matter who it is.
If Floyd gave Canelo a rematch right now, I might have to go with Canelo. I'm sorry.
You said Mike. How dare you? How dare you doubt Floyd Mayweather?
Because although Mayweather beat McGregor, it showed his age.
This is what it is. Angela says, Dre, stop it. Angela, I agree with you.
Angela, hop on the money team.
Cravante says, Floyd, MMA, he has the little trash symbol out because that's what it is. Trash.
It is.
That's goofy. What you just said is goofy.
And Mr. Collins, Daryl Collins, says the MMA stuff with Floyd is a joke. And I agree with him.
It takes away from the up-and-coming fighters. These are... Who
cares about taking away stuff from the up-and-coming fighters?
In the octagon with these people, you know what I'm saying? Like, it don't have to be Floyd Mayweather. Somebody else, that's up-and-coming can deserve opportunity.
Right. And Floyd can endorse the person.
The man is retired. Keep him retired.
Some no name, and you talk about keep Floyd retired.
Can endorse the person, dang it.
Look, Mark, yes, Floyd is the GOAT. I agree, but...
He is not the GOAT.
No.
Well, Tazz, we got to ask you as we wind down the show. Your boy, your favorite player, Dwayne Wade. This is his swan song, his final year.
Last dance.
No knees. How are you gonna dance with no knees?
Oh Lord.
Oh God.
Well, I could say I could speak on Dwayne Wade's behalf. The past couple seasons is actually has not been the knees. The Chicago move, to me, I think that was a frustration move because things didn't go well with the Miami Heat front office, which I kind of felt like he deserved everything that he asked for, being as though. One could argue, this could be a debating moment here. Dwayne Wade, possibly the greatest player to never win MVP.
That's a good argument.
Think about that.
Okay.
Yeah,
I can see that.
I get that.
Two,
in between the zone question.
There you
he's
go.
probably one of the greatest players to never get a max contract. From a team where he
made that team, made that city.
Exactly.
You're
right,
Brought the first championship to the organization. They didn't treat him as such. He took a step back in his prime, and that's why I feel as though the Big Three era will be remembered, but I kind of feel like how it kind of became successful is what they don't talk about. The first year together, I kind of feel like everybody was arrogant. Oh, yeah, we're here together. We're all in our prime. Who's going to stop us? So that Dallas Mavericks loss, which I felt as though they should have won that.
Oh, everybody.
That was they had to be humble, because I kind of feel like the fact that they knew they could have won and was going to win is how everything crumbled. And if it wasn't for him taking that step back, I think LeBron would just have been another great player. He gave LeBron the tools that he has now to lead a team, to actually finish a game and actually pick up another teammate, because LeBron was always known for being that great player, but the first player to be crying when things didn't go, the way he wanted it to go. And I just kind of feel like LeBron's IQ, that Miami was college for him. That 4 years he spent in Miami, that was truly college, because he went back to Cleveland with a whole new different mindset. The LeBron that brought them back down from 3-1, you wasn't going to get that if LeBron didn't go to Miami. If that was the same LeBron that was there before Miami, it would have went downhill. He even kept them in it when they lost Kyrie and Kevin Love. The younger LeBron would have given up. Sure. So, back to Dwayne Wade, I kind of feel like, well, I know. The Cleveland move last year, that too, I didn't understand that. But again, too, I guess talks didn't go well with Miami. But we all knew he was going to end it in Miami.
Who wouldn't end it in Miami?
Oh, Lord.
Who wouldn't end it in Miami?
It's Miami, you know what I'm saying? And I kind of feel like he made that city super relevant for basketball. Nothing against, Shaquille O'Neal, Alonzo Mourning, but when it came to the Miami Heat, you can only think about Dwayne Wade. Right. This is somebody that I kind of feel like if he asked the Heat, everybody in the Heat's front office for $10 right now, they should give it to him.
So somebody, quick before we go to rapid fire, the guy from Akron with the Lakers right now.
Oh, boy.
What's your thoughts on him?
LeBron James.
The Laker move to me, I just didn't get it. Because at this point, I kind of feel like he's going to play for every team before he retires.
That jersey.
I think he's trying to be the first player to get his jersey retired in every arena. And, I mean, the Laker move, it's a good look for them. But me personally, I feel like it kind of rushes the growth of the younger players. Because when you have somebody like LeBron James on your team, the expectation is there. People are expecting y'all to do it now, not later.
And he don't got all the day left.
Right. I mean, don't get me wrong. LeBron, to me, has not truly shown any signs of he's done anytime soon. But at the end of the day, are you sure that this is the move you truly wanted to make? Because this is the West. And he used to breeze through the East like it's not going to be like this in the West. And he's playing with extremely, extremely raw talent. So when the struggles that they're having now, I'm not surprised because, one, I feel like they're not being able to play without any pressure because of LeBron James on the team. They don't want to disappoint this man. They have the greatest, arguably the greatest player to ever play the game playing on their team. So I kind of feel like they're playing more so to their expectations, his expectations, versus, taking certain things and learning from it. Because as much as LeBron say, he's excited to be here, everybody has a boiling point. And if they don't make the playoffs, that's a bad hit on him.
You heard what he said. You don't want to see him when he's angry.
Yeah, so
definitely not.
I do.
This move shows that going to the Lakers, nothing against the young players, but him going to the Lakers, I don't see a championship. Not right now, because the Warriors, it seems they're getting players for about 50 cents now, and good players at that. Houston,
they're fading.
Yeah, they're fading, but I mean, the season just started, and it's like Toronto. Man, I mean, they could probably get in there with them and lose at this point. So the Lakers is a huge work in pride. He has to have more patience here than his second coming back in Cleveland because, like I said, I'm older than half of some of those players on that team. Wow. So it's going to be a tough one.
Social media real quick, Raj, we get the rapid fire.
Angela says, okay, cool, but the MMA is out of his element. Justin, Mark Savoy says, Justin, the Cowboys suck. And
Shout out to Jay.
And Daryl Collins says he wants to see progress, a.k.a. playoffs, meaning LeBron.
Let's get a minute real quick, Dre. What grade would y'all give Crown Jewel?
C. A C, man.
I actually saw some snippets.
I say C.
I saw some snippets. What's up with Shane McMahon?
We said it.
Wrestling?
This is why it gets a D. It gets a D.
It's C.
A D.
And Hulk Hogan coming back like.
What team benefited most from the trades?
I say Washington.
Philadelphia Eagles will once they come out there.
Pat Mahomes says Tyreek Hill the most explosive player. You think so?
Yes. So
Yes.
Once the ball is in this man's hand, the burst of speed, he leaves you the minute he sees you.
Time for Harbaugh to go?
Yes. Get him out of here.
Oh, yeah. Get him out of here. Come up here, Harbaugh. Let me tell you.
Fireball.
Will Le'Veon return by the 13th? He has to be eligible for free agency. He has to play by this
if
date.
you want to get out of there, yes.
Yep.
Aaron Rodgers going back to the Super Bowl ever?
No. Sad, but no.
The Chargers are
50-50.
The Chargers are
the
what?
third best team in the AFC.
And the biggest obstacle for the Chiefs is it the Chargers.
The Chargers.
Yep.
The Patriots.
I say the Patriots still.
What NFL team is front and what team is for real?
I would say that. I say that.
The Rams are for real.
The Rams
Rams and Saints are for real. And Patriots
Saints are definitely.
The
Drew
Saints are for real.
Brees is for real.
And to me,
Patriots are for real, of course.
the front,
Chiefs are for real.
the fronting team.
Ravens.
I'm still not sold on
Titans.
I'm not sold on the
Well, they're not
Washington
winning
yet.
team.
But my
Any
thing
team in the
is,
NFC East right now, I'm not
Washington-
sold on them.
Oakland did
The
a
Cowboys.
3-6,
And
man.
Carolina. But they're not at 5.
I like Carolina. I like what they're
18's
doing.
on
I don't like that Falcons still. I don't think that
Falcons
they're.
are
I think
what,
Real quick, Tazz, how can they keep up with you? Follow what you got going on.
Follow me on Instagram, personal page at island_Tazz on Instagram. Terrell James, my government name, I guess I just put it out there on Facebook. Tazz Entertainment, which is the new brand page that I've just launched. We give you updates on events, flyer distribution, groundwork, anything you all need. Everything going on in the Caribbean community, whether it's the DMV, New York, Atlanta, Miami. Check it out. Check us out. We travel. We work you book it, we'll work it.
There you go.
Running the East Coast. A day one guy on the Flex Zone. Shout out to Tazz. Listen to the Flex Zone. Executive producer Dre. Senior producer Cavante. Get well soon. Uncle Raj on social media along with AJ. Cousin D. And of course, our guest Tazz. Let's give it up for Tazz one more time. Of course, thanks for coming in. Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, the Flex Zone 1. And this week on In Between the Zone, real quick, Dre, who you got?
I got me, you, Raj, and Cavante will be back in the building.
7 p.m. on Facebook, the Flex Zone 1. And like I said every week, until next week, stay safe, vote, and we gone.
Boom.
Floyd Mayweather and the Bar.
Don't get me with the belt.